calling in. Okay, big fan Breezy, man. Talk to the people, man.
First off, shout to your show. You got guys on my end saying that you smoked me last night. I totally disagree, but you're getting a lot of love. Shout to Jack City. He's somebody that's seen it. He's one of my, we at the park we play basketball together. And if you in New York, I'm inviting you. If you in New York, we play basketball sometimes. So that's just an invite for you to pull up. And when you seen that vlogger who run the city the podcast, that was me. That's my different. I got another account. Me and my guy T Time, we got a show, and I had let them see it. They said you did your thing. They like your show, so we see Jack City subscribe is because what I'm saying I told him about your show, so they like what you do. So shout out to you.
Okay, appreciate that.
But but Ben Simmons was playing the point for the most part in Philly. That was a mistake. He can penetrate, but we don't need him to play point. If we could get him to do some of the same things that he was doing in Philly, but at the four, not at the one, this is why he'll be dangerous. Significance was him on the other side of the floor. You cannot double team Kevin Durant. Boston exposed that last season, showed that Nash didn't make an adjustment, and that's what happened. So I won't deviate from the question. Y'all want to know what happened with KD in the playoffs? That's part of the reason why we got swept. That being said, you put Ben Simmons on the floor next to KD. KD is not playing the 4 and the 5. He is now playing the 3 and the 4, which it makes a significant difference because we can't, the usage rate, can't have him at 34 playing both sides of the floor at max, right? So now he has help. And this is why Ben Simmons is, again, that whole mental thing and him turning a new leaf, having a new scenery, having a new place to call home, the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? He changed his number to 10, Ben 10. The morale for him is different from here to Philly. I think in Philly, for one reason or another, it didn't work out for, I guess, because the camaraderie between him and Embiid. I think he probably looked at Embiid more of a big brother, but didn't get that same love back. I don't know. I don't understand what happened between him and Embiid. I'm guessing. But KD is on a mission. He got a stain on his jacket because of the sweep, and I think he want to clean that stain off his jacket. We definitely getting past the first round. We definitely going to the playoffs, and we definitely getting past the first round for that very fact. Again, I don't debate everything you say, but my perspective is different. I see it through a different lens. And that being said, Ben Simmons, like you said, I heard you. I'm watching your show. You like what he going to do on offense? No defense is going to leave him on a situation where he is a one-on-one. And if he is a one-on-one situation, we got him surrounded by jump shooters. And they show the stat that he is one of the best at assisting at the three, as in drawing the double team and the kick out. That being said, he played with Seth Curry. Seth Curry is vital in how well Ben Simmons gets acclimated to the Brooklyn Nets because Seth Curry played some games with the Brooklyn Nets and he played with Ben Simmons. He's the only player on that team that played basketball with Ben Simmons in the NBA game, to my knowledge. So that being said, we got that advantage because we have Seth Curry. And again, when you put a Seth Curry and a Patty Mills on the floor with a Ben Simmons, I could see how that works. You put Ben Simmons in a situation where he on a post, kick it out to Seth Curry. They probably did it millions of times in Philly. And then you got Patty Mills on the other side. This is why he's dangerous on the offensive side of the ball. And 9 times out of 10, if they did do a hack a Ben, or if that's what they're going to do, chances are they're going to have to foul him. And if they keep putting themselves in situations where they're fouling, as a coach, I say Steve Nash, he get the ball. We got them in foul trouble. We don't need Ben Simmons to have the ball so he could get hacked and miss the free throw. We put the ball in KD hands. You hack him. He's swish
Sir,
at the
sir,
free throw line.
sir, I got a quick question for you, right? Now you talk about the hack of Ben Simmons, which the Washington Wizards implemented the last time we saw Ben Simmons was in the playoffs. Do you know what Ben Simmons' free throw percentage was?
No, it was terrible. I
Do
don't
you,
know the
do
exact percentage, but I know it was
oh,
bad.
it was 34%.
Yeah, yeah, that was terrible. That's bad. It's nothing. Him and
Ladies
Nick
and ladies and
Claxton.
gentlemen, 34%. A all-star and all NBA defender is shooting 34% at the free throw line in the playoffs. And yet, Big Fan Breezy believes that Ben Simmons is going to help the Brooklyn Nets win a championship. How can Ben Simmons help the Brooklyn Nets win a championship, Big Fan Breezy, when Ben Simmons couldn't help Joel Embiid get out the second round?
Chemistry. Chemistry.
So
Me
you think the
personally, I
chemistry
feel like he could.
so you think the chemistry is going to be better on Brooklyn than on the Sixers when y'all just tried to get Steve Nash and the GM fired?
Yeah, I mean, personally, as a vlogger, I always vlog that somebody need to put Steve Nash on a hot seat. I'm not necessarily saying that KD went the same way that I would have went about it, but that is definitely putting him on a hot seat for a long time. The fans been at Steve Nash, but the front office hands off, can't touch him. He was Mr. Untouchable. You can't say nothing bad about Steve Nash. People will look at you type of way, but his job was never in danger. And the first person that gave or took heed to putting Nash on the hot seat to say, yo, this is how I feel was Kevin Durant. So I thank him for that. Him kind of saying that about Sean Marks, I kind of thought like, damn, I don't see how it was that bad. But I think he did that because Sean Marks' loyalty to Steve Nash. Like, I fired them both. And like I said prior, Brian Keefe, the assistant coach for the Brooklyn Nets, is part of the reason why he said all of that. He didn't go there and say fire these guys with no plan. The plan was Brian Keefe and how his credentials speaks, his resume speaks to deserving the head coach position at the Brooklyn Nets. So again, I don't know what the agreement was between the KD, the superstar, and the Brooklyn Nets. I do not know what was said, but they made it seem like they agreed on whatever. And KD is coming back to start the season, which is making a fan like me very confident, not delusional. And I explained why last night. 21-9 after 30 games. When you break that math down, what you get in 10 games, so at that 7 times 8, that's 56. We could be a 56 win team, and trust me, 56 wins last season would have got us definitely in the first 1 through 4. I feel like we're gonna be a 1 through 14. You know what I'm saying? You keep saying the playing team, and I think respectfully that your opinion is valued, but I'm here to disagree with it. I got a lot of pushback on it because, a 7-8 team, and not to say that the East got better. Like I said prior, we got the toughest division with the Atlantic Division. I mean, y'all can argue it because y'all got the champions in y'all divisions, but y'all make the division soft. And you keep talking about the KD, I mean AD and LeBron. That's true, but it's about the pieces around them too, and that's the significance of y'all losing Caruso and getting Pat Bev.
Okay. Big Fan Breeze, I got to stop you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Lavish Life Cino, you said we def not a playing team. We're gonna be 1 through 4.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted to smoke too.
Stop it.
He wanted to smoke. He wanted to smoke. I told him about the show. His favorite player is Ben Simmons, and I told him that you was talking.
Oh, really?
Spicy. Yeah, I told him you was talking spicy about Ben Simmons.
So he must not know basketball at all then.
No, he see to it to jump in the comments to let you know stop talking spicy about Ben Simmons because he here for that. He here for all of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets, man. Do me a favor, bro. Hold that thought.
Ben Simmons, you fucking crumb bum. Get Ben Simmons the fuck out of my city. I don't want to see him. Get him the fuck out of here. You fucking bum. 5 points? Kevin Huerter outscored you? Who the fuck is Kevin Huerter? Yo, man, listen. If Ben Simmons on his team next year, it's going to be a fucking problem. Fuck this motherfucker. Fuck this motherfucker, Ben Simmons. Fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck this motherfucker, man. Fuck out of here. Somebody burn that shit. Somebody burn that shit. Burn that shit.
Oh, man. Yo, man. I got seen pretty upset about
hold on, Big Fan Breezy. So Lavish Life Cino, that's your king? That's your king.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he cooked, man. You know what I mean? He cook. After I come off the line, he gonna call up if you still up, or you know what I mean. Like, trust me, he's not somebody that I'm. Yo, when Ben Simmons came to the team, he was somebody putting me on. Like, yo, he nice. Trust me. And you know all of the stuff that I was saying about Ben Simmons, he was like, nah, you should look at it like this, that, and the third. And I started, looking at it from how he was seeing it, because he gonna be a Brooklyn Net. So I try to be.
It's the blind leading the blind out here, huh? Big Fan Breezy. It's the blind leading the blind. You know what, Big Fan Breezy? Listen.
I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, Big Fan Breezy. I'm glad that you're out here spreading the word of the show, man. Recruiting people. Big Fan Breezy. This is great because now we get to listen. Now we get to educate more people, right? So not only are you gonna get this lesson, now your guy Lavish Lifesino is gonna get this lesson too, man. So that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, there's no. You said what?
I think I'm teaching. I think class is in session, but I think I'm the one teaching. Continue.
I mean, like I said,
no, I mean, if you continue,
you say continue. I'm 2 hours in, man. I done went in 2 hours, man. I already told you, bro. Listen, just hold on, just to give Lavish Lifesino a quick recap, because I see he just entered the chat. For you and Lavish Lifesino, I'm gonna tell you guys like this, right? Like I said last night's show, I got 6 teams right now that are better than the Brooklyn Nets just off of roster and talent. 6 teams that are just flat out, just up and down better than you guys. That's number 1, right? I'm gonna list them: Bucks, Celtics, Miami, Philadelphia, Chicago, Cleveland. That's just off of roster and talent. Not to mention continuity, chemistry. Like I said, Lavish Lifesino, I would love to be a fly on the wall at the Brooklyn Nets, at the start of the Brooklyn Nets training camp this season, when Kevin Durant has to face Steve Nash and Sean Marks after he just told Joe Tsai that he wanted both of them gone. I would love to be there, man.
It's Brooklyn, man. It's Brooklyn, man. That's yesterday's news, man. It's about winning basketball games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Pat Bev hurt Westbrook on purpose, and you talking about drama? I would like to fly on the Lakers wall to see Pat Bev at lunchtime and say he ate his lunch by mistake and it was in the refrigerator. There'd probably be a scuffle right there. It'd be squabbles. You making it seem like it's all candy and cotton candy and bubbles in there. Nah, it's friction. A lot of tension. You could cut a knife for all of the tension in there. Stop playing, man. Don't act like we got drama. Y'all got drama. And you can't say none of that about the players on the Brooklyn Nets. Nobody hurt no one intentionally on our team. I asked you to talk to me nice, bro. Like, come on, man. Don't talk about drama when y'all got more drama than us.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I do.
Your best player just requested a trade less than 2 months ago, and you're talking about we got less drama than y'all? Like, seriously?
Bro, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like I said,
bro, an injury? They laughed together.
An injury that happened in 2013 versus Kevin Durant requesting a trade 2 months ago. What are we talking about?
On Taco Tuesdays, does Pat Bev sit next to Westbrook? I think not. They don't even sit at the table. They sit separately. Taco Tuesdays, one of them probably not invited. Yo, man, I'm just saying, you worry about the wrong things when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets. 11-13, I promise you, last night and every other episode, when we see y'all going to understand why Nick Claxton dunked on LeBron head top. We not scared of y'all. We got our young boy dunking on LeBron head top. What happened? You got Toscano. Who the fuck is Toscano? We just gonna be toast. It's no problem.
You talking about NBA champion Juan Toscano Anderson?
Oh, okay, NBA champion. Respectfully.
Yeah, and hold on, because you making it seem like y'all added, all stars. Y'all added T.J. Warren, right?
Yeah.
Royce O'Neal, right?
Yeah.
And Ben Simmons.
Yeah, that's a good pick. a good
stupid.
pick. That's a good pick. And y'all were talking about the add-ons, and I explained this prior. And Lakers is the only anomaly. The players that the teams that are winning have teammates for longer than more than 1 year or 2 years. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Like, it's not about the pieces that's added on. It's about the pieces that's already there. And that's why we went downhill trading Jared Allen and etc. But I'm not here for that. We got Cam Thomas. In the draft that we got prior, without this draft, the last draft, those players, we build around them with KD. I seen them win games together. Like, again, it's not about the pieces that we added. We got the pieces already to win. We got the players. We got the talent. All we need Steve Nash to do is coach. That's it. And again, Brian Keith being right next to him, being that iron fist and that velvet glove, it all going to make sense when you see when we start the season, and they showed our first 20 games. We got 5 back-to-backs in our first 20 games. We got a tough run in our first 20 games. But still going to win, especially 11-13.
Big fan Breezy. Hold that thought. Okay, Mello Riley TV. Okay, listen, chat, right? Listen to the logic. Now he says Ben Simmons All-NBA, right? All-NBA. So, Mello Riley, how do you explain an All-NBA player, right? How do you explain How do you explain 34% from the free throw line in the playoffs? How do you explain that for an All-NBA player? I'm still waiting on Big Fan Breezy, and I'm still waiting, bro, because you're not going to sit on my phone and act like this is not unacceptable.
What you? But 34%, you want me to, my honest opinion about 34% is unacceptable, bro. I'm not going to cap.
Thank you. So hold on. You do realize Ben Simmons in the playoffs, 14, 8, and 7.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nets, Ben Simmons hasn't been out the second round. You do realize that, right?
Okay, good. Use that for fuel. Use that for motivation. Use that to put gas in your tank. Use that for
so he didn't have no motivation in Philadelphia.
I don't know what happened in Philadelphia. I ain't a Philadelphia fan. I just know that they were rivals and they still rivals. So yeah, Harden made our team worse. So yeah, they a problem that we got to get out the way. We gonna smoke them and we gonna beat them. And we got Ben Simmons, and he's gonna be a bonus for all of the reasons I said prior. Again, I'm not here to prove to you that that's gonna happen. I advise you to take heed to the knowledge that I bestow upon you. But have you not, you'll realize that when that day do come, when we make the playoffs, like I said we was, then you be like, oh, I got to respect his handle, because, he did mention it and gave me reasons why. I'm not just here talking spicy. Like, I'm actually backing it up because of the questions that you asking me. Like, they thorough questions. Shout out to you. Shout out to the show. But again, when it come down to Ben Simmons, and that's your thing, and his offense, put him on the other side of KD. Let him attack the basket. They try to double him. We got KD right there.
Big fan Breezy. Big fan Breezy. Let me remind you the last time we saw Ben Simmons in the playoffs.
Tapping his way in. Spins on Gallinari. Gives it up. Oh, he was right there. And a foul as Thibault goes to the basket. Boy, Simmons, uncontested, had a layup, but he leaves it for Thibault, who makes something out of it and is headed to the line.
Well, but that's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons right there. You gotta.
Ben Simmons, you fucking crumb bum. Get Ben Simmons the fuck out of my city. I don't want to see him. Get him the fuck out of here. You fucking bum. 5 points. Kevin Huerter outscored you. Who the fuck is Kevin Huerter? Yo, man, listen, if Ben Simmons on his team next year, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Fuck this motherfucker. Fuck this motherfucker, Ben Simmons. Fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck this motherfucker, man. Fuck out of here. Somebody burn that shit. Somebody burn that shit. Burn that shit.
What could I say, man? That's Philadelphia fans for you.
Now, Clippers.
Brooklyn Nets, we still love.
Now, Clippers fans sleazy. You said I be playing the same videos over and over again. Yeah, there's a reason why I do that, sir. There's a reason why. There's a method to the madness. Okay, I have to. I gotta keep showing y'all because y'all act like these things didn't happen. That's my issue. Y'all act like it didn't happen. Y'all act like the last time we saw Ben Simmons in the playoffs in games 4 through 7, he didn't attempt a field goal in the fourth quarter. Y'all act like that didn't happen.
It's the perfect team for him. This is something to prove season for the Brooklyn Nets. It's something to prove. Everybody on this team got something to prove, from the owner to the last player on the roster. Am I lying? You know that. This is why I find comfort. All of them got something to prove. The fan base was happy just making the playoffs. KD and Kyrie raised the expectations. Okay, let's get it. This the something to prove season. Let's show me. I'm from a show me state. I want to see what's going to happen.
So let me ask you this, Big Fan Breezy. Since you're from the show me state, let me ask you this: what is going to be the end result of the Brooklyn Nets in this upcoming season? What's going to be the end result?
I think we win. I think winning basketball. Yeah. Because
you win what? You win what? Tournament?
Nah, that's funny though. Remember, I was in.
What are you gonna win? What are you gonna win, bro?
The championship.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying? The Larry O'Brien. You know what I mean? Like the trophy. You know what I'm saying? The rings. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna win. You know, that's possible. You know, and again, the reason why I mentioned a lot of reasons. I'm on
Big Fan Breezy. Big Fan Breezy. Before you get into that thought, can you hold that thought real quick?
I know who's crying though. The Nets. By the way that they're being defended. Kevin Durant is being defended by the Boston Celtics. Individually, again, just like in the open, and then collectively. They're not allowing him to play one-on-one. They're staying connected, staying physical, staying active, double teaming, and disrupting everything he's attempting to do. Flat out getting it done as a defense.
Get out of here, man. That's my team.
Hey, yo. Hey, Patty coming back to the BK. Black and white. Hey. Hey, you balling. You got 40 tonight. There's going to be problems for the Boston Celtics this year. I'm telling you.
We know how to lock Patty ass up. This guy's a problem.
I thought it was going to be, chat, am I tripping? I thought it was supposed to be problems for the Boston Celtics this year. What happened?
Yo, you asking me really what happened, or you just rhetorical question? Because I could break that down.
Well, listen, we saw what happened, man. 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
You could say that. It was
1, 2, 3 Cancun, man. So y'all are gonna go from the Cancun boys to hosting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
It's possible.
It's possible.
State did it. Why it's not possible for the Brooklyn Nets?
Because y'all, you listen, y'all are nowhere near the gold standard that is the Golden State Warriors. You're nowhere near it.
Okay.
Y'all are a dysfunctional dumpster fire of a franchise. Your best player just requested to be traded.
Yeah.
Less than 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn.
And then hold on, because we didn't even talk about the fact that Kyrie Irving don't got a long-term extension. So what happens if Kyrie Irving gets hurt this season?
That's on him, for real.
Oh, that's on him, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Kyrie, before Kyrie came back, we was 21-9. So I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Cam Thomas had an 8-game stretch where he averaged 21 points per game. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Kyrie Irving, it's all on him for him to get that big contract. That's why you got Stephen A. jumping out the window, say Kyrie gonna have an MVP season. I don't even know if he's jumping out the window. Maybe he does. I know he's gonna take some of the offensive weight off of Kevin Durant for sure. That's why he's here for 7 and 11, not 7 or 11. Last season, we got 7 or 11. Now I don't know, I froze. Oh, yeah. Last season we got 7 or 11. This season we're going to get 7 and 11. And the significance is no plays were drawn up. It was all ISOs. This season we're going to get screens back, set the pick and roll, pick and slip. You're going to see Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving actually play as a duo opposed to only being a duo on paper. So that will be the difference this season, and they both got something to prove. Both of them got a stain on their jacket. I ain't come here and deny what you said. You was right. What have they done, right? They feel like they got something to prove. It plays into what I'm saying. We saying the same thing in different words. You just saying we gonna get smoked. I just disagree with that part. Like, for real, bro, this is why I contrast the Lakers. But y'all nah. I think we, in those first 20 games, we definitely gonna be a 500 ball club. We definitely, I think we'll be like 15-5 or 12-8. It's 13-7, like something like that. I think we'll have more wins than losses for sure. Like, yeah, I'm confident, man, for the very reasons that I said. And remember, playing with something to prove. And like I said in the chat prior, the social media messed it up. You feel me? You see how KD, he known for Twitter heavy. You know what I mean? I think that's what he want to do. He want to zone in and, like, I'm here playing the game, trying to win, really win. Not the podcast. I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on what's going on this season. And my thing is, the best thing they can do is stay focused. And that's the difference. And that's why I brought up the point about social media, because they were more focused back then. They were only known for being a star because they played basketball, not because they handle on social media. So, or the bag they getting after the first contract, and they ain't got to play with purpose like that no more. So, yeah, I'm excited to see it. And if y'all get 85 points a game, I'll be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might get 76. You know what I mean? Just because the 76 right there. Y'all going to average 76 points per game. Yeah, man. Pat Bev. Yeah, now since he's not there, I'm a straight Cooker Laker fan. All of those dominant championships, because y'all were a founding team, that's over with. Bron got y'all last championship, and now it's over with. Y'all got that one in a decade, but now it's over with. Y'all not going to win no more. LeBron know it. He's staying till his son come back to play basketball in the NBA. Facts. He not winning it no more. And I'll go far as to say, y'all going on and on about Bron. I don't even think Jordan ain't nobody do that in his era where they got 4 championships, one player. What? Nah, don't ever call Bron the greatest ever, because Jordan wouldn't allow that, for one. So yeah, let's keep this in perspective about who Bron is. Nobody taking nothing from him, but keep him in his place, because he got one too. So that being said, we're going 13, get y'all work, and on top of that, playing with a purpose takes you to the next level, because it's about the mindset, like Mamba mentality, taking you to the next level. And the Brooklyn Nets, all of the players and everybody on the roster and the whole team, the whole organization is with a purpose, and y'all gonna see that. And I could say a lot, but I'm gonna just let y'all see season where we got like 36 days. I don't know, like hopefully